never pray to God anymore. I'd rather no one hurt me.
Yo, what's good, my fellow Hollows? It's your boy, the Hollow Panther, coming at you with another amazing What If, and I want to wish y'all a happy fairy tale month. Today is not actually fairy tale month, but in the month of May, because it's my birthday month, so I'm making this fairy tale month of the month of May on my channel. So all the month of May, I'm gonna do Lost A Fairy Tale What If and My Hero What If. So I won't do like what if. I will go mix with fairy tale characters into the My Hero universe. So the thumbnail you're seeing right now are three of my favorite fairy tale characters in the show: Sting, Grateful Buster, and Natsu Dragneel. Those are my three favorite fairy tale characters in the show. And fairy tale was one of my favorite animes. That's why I'm doing a whole month of what ifs about fairy tale. So I hope you enjoy this wonderful month of fairy tale month on my channel, and I hope you enjoyed this new what if I'm about to show you right about. This, this is gonna be on my new series coming out. It's gonna be What If Deku was Natsu Dragneel from Fairy Tale, the first what if of Fairy Tale month. So I want to thank my boy the Crown Fiend for making me this thumbnail, and I'm really excited for this first ever what if on the first day of Fairy Tale month. And I had to tell you a quick disclaimer on what if this series gonna be about. So Deku gonna be the reincarnation of Natsu Dragneel, but not the canon Natsu Dragneel. He's gonna be the reincarnation of the future Natsu Dragneel from the future Lucy side. Remember remember the episode when future Lucy came to past Natsu, and I'm trying to prevent what happened to her time. Yeah, that's the Natsu we is Deku gonna be reincarnated as. So I hope you like this video, and I hope you like the rest of the series I'm doing for this whole month of May. And let me start with this amazing what if. So the story don't start with Deku or Inko. It starts with future Natsu and Lucy. So Natsu was still fighting against all those dragons on his own because everyone else of Fairy Tale had died. It was just him and Lucy left. Lucy screaming out for Natsu's name, said, "Get back here. You can't beat them by yourself." Natsu was just being hard-headed, charging into battle, fighting out all the dragons as much as he can. Lucy said, "Natsu, get back here." Then suddenly, one of the dragons strike Natsu behind his back. Natsu was bleeding out. Natsu said, "I'm not gonna give up." He said, "Fire, dragon, roar." Then he burned one of the dragons. So suddenly a whole bunch of dragons started tackling Natsu, started eating him up. Lucy screaming, "Natsu!" And Natsu said, "This is it. This is it. This is how I'm gonna die." Started tearing up. "I'm sorry, Master. I'm sorry, Lucy. I'm sorry, Happy. I failed you guys." And suddenly, Natsu was seeing a bright light. Suddenly, he closed his eyes. Suddenly, he woke up. He was in a hospital room again. In a hospital room. Natsu was looking around like, "Where am I? What is this place?" You look up and down, left to right. He said, and the doctor said, "Congratulations, Mrs. Midoriya. You have a beautiful baby boy." Natsu said, "Wait, what? What? I ain't no baby." Like, then Natsu looked at his hands like he was a baby again. all all Natsu could do is cry and cry like. And Asashi came in the room and said, "What the hell? That ain't my child. Inko, have you been cheating on me?" Inko said, "No, Asashi, I haven't. Why the hell the child had pink hair and brown eyes? None of us have pink and brown eyes. That ain't my child. I swear, Inko, if you cheat on me, I swear." The doctor said, "Allow me to run some tests on on the child." So, so, so the doctor ran tests on the little baby boy, and they came back with the results and said, Mr. Midoriya, this is your biological son. We run all the tests. He is your son. The doctor said, "No way in hell that's my son. I don't want him." He said, "Iko, I'm leaving you. Good luck raising that child. That is not my son. He already had the divorce paper filed in. You just need her signature." You gonna say, "Really? You gonna leave me just because our baby boy don't look like you?" Yeah, that's right. So Ingalls was tearing up this sign of the divorce paper. So Sashi and Ingalls was divorced, and Ingalls was a single mother trying to raise her baby boy. He named her son Izuku Midoriya. So so Izuku, so time skip at the age of 4. Izuku was raised on his own by his mom. His mom was so depressed, but she does love her baby boy. She's trying to juggle a job and raising her son. Sometimes Miki do help her take care of Izuku while she's taking care of her son Katsuki Bakugo. So Bakugo didn't wasn't gonna he was bullying Deku a little bit. See, he saw how his mom and him was struggling. He eased off the bullying on Deku. So it was the time to test his quirk, check he have a quirk. The doctor checked his result and everything, and he came back to the room and said, "I'm sorry, Mr. Midoriya, your son Zuko don't have a quirk." Zuko was shocked, like, "What? I don't?" Yes, he showed him the chart saying you have an extra pinky, you got an extra joint in your pinky toe. That means you're quirkless. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Miss Midori. I'm sorry, Miss Inko. I'm sorry, Izuku. So Izuku went back to his room. Watched some All Might videos. Said, can I be a hero just like All Might?" All he could do was cry. Say, "I'm sorry, Izuku. I wish things were different." And all it did it was cry and cry. So Inko told Miki to babysit Izuku for her, so she could go out. She could head out to the town. So Mitsuki said, "All right." So Mitsuki was keeping an eye on Izuku, and Inko went to a nearby bar, drink her night away. Suddenly, she met a man with white hair and brown eyes. The man with white hair said, "Hey, what's wrong? What's wrong, miss? It seemed like you looked like you were down." Like, "Oh, it's just my husband. I've been taking care of my son since he was born. My husband left me when when my child was born." Like, the man with the white hair said, "I can't believe that he did that. That ain't a true man. To leave his own wife by herself with his child. Yeah, because the child didn't look like him. That's why he left." So what do your son look like, man? So she showed a picture of Izuku, see, he seen he had pink hair with brown eyes. So, oh, that's interesting. So that's, oh, I see. That's why your bastard husband left you. He seemed like he's a beautiful little boy. What's his name? He said, oh, his name is Izuku Midoriya. Huh. Nice, it fits him. Like, oh, my name is Inko Midoriya. My name is Inko. What's your name? Oh, me? My name is, my name is Ryu Dragneel. Nice to meet you, Inko. So, care for me to buy you another drink? So, so, so Ryu bought Inko another drink. So they was talking, and getting their drinks, and during the time, like a few months later, Inko and Ryu was dating, getting to know each other, falling in love with each other, and finally, Ryu popped the question: will ask Inko, will he marry her, or marry him? Inko said, "Of course," and kissed Ryu. So Inko went to Izuku and said, "Izuku, sweetie, like, yeah, mom, I want to introduce you to your new father. This is." And then Izuku saw a man with white hair, with brown eyes. He said, "Hey, kiddo, my name is right. My name is my name is Ryu Dragneel. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, Izuku." Like, oh, hello. So Izuku was already like, let's say you were like 7. He now turned 6. He's now like 6 years old when this happens. And Ryu don't have a quirk either. He has fire dragon slayer magic. So because Ryu is the descendant of Natsu in the story, because in this timeline it happened like the same as the fairy tale anime after Natsu saved future Lucy time and stuff. So, and in this timeline, Natsu would end up with Lazana like he promised her. So, so where was I? Oh, so he said, "I'm gonna be your new father. You don't have to call me dad. Why? You don't have to call me dad right away, but I would love to be your father." And Zuko said, okay. So after a while of the wedding planning, they found both Inko and Ryu finally got married, and now Inko's name now is Inko Dragneel, and Deku still have the last name of Midoriya. So Inko and Ryu had moved into a nice little home. Deku was still in the same elementary school as Bakugo, but when he found out he was quirkless, so Bakugo went back to bullying Deku, saying you're useless. That's why we call you Deku, because you're useless. You quirkless bastard. They started bullying him, being and all. And when his other goons started being on Deku, all the school, the other class students in his class started calling him quirkless loser. That really brought him down. But Deku didn't. He started fighting back. He said, "Stop calling. I don't care what you say. I'm going to be a hero." And Bakugo said, "You bastard!" Then both Bakugo and Zuko was duking it out. The teacher was trying to break up the two boys, but Deku managed to knock the teacher off his grip, and punched Bakugo in his face. He said, "Take that back, what you said." He said, "No." They punched him again in his face. Like, take it back. Like, no. They punched him. They kicked him in his gut. Got man to cough up some blood. Like, take it back. He said, no. Then finally two more. The gym teacher finally grabbed on Izuku and said, calm down, son, calm down. Like, no, I want him to take back what he said. Like, go out. No way I'm taking it back, Deku, because it's true. You are a quirkless loser. I said, I'm not a loser. Then both kids' parents was called. Inko was still at work, but Ryu went to the principals to the school, and they explained about the fight. Ryu said, "Oh, so who started the fight?" Then they showed the cameras that was Bakugo started the fight, and Mitsuki was apologized. I'm so sorry about that, sir. I don't know what got to my son Koski. She slugged Bakugo and it says that Koski apologized to Izuku. He said, no, you old hag. Then she slugged Bakugo again and said, apologize. He said, whatever. Like, Koski. And he left the room like, you two free to go. All of you guys. I give him both Bakugo and Izuku warnings. If that happened again, I'm spending both of them. So both Ryu and Mitsuki left the principal's office, and Ryu said, "I know you're trying to defend yourself, and you can't be fighting people in school, Izuku." Like, yes, Ryu, I'm sorry. That's okay, boss boy. But you are taking my training seriously. You're hand combat training seriously, my son. Like, yeah. So they went back home. Deku and Ryu started training more on hand-to-hand combat. He said, hey Ryu, like, yeah, what is it, son? When you gonna teach me that cool bit? You said you don't have a quirk, right? Like, yeah, I don't. What you use? Cause you're a minute fire out of nowhere. Oh, this it's called fire dragon slayer magic. Like, they can say, wait, what? What's that? A type of magic that can defeat an actual dragon. He said, whoa, can I learn it? Said, of course you can. Let's say tomorrow after school I'll teach you the basic of fire dragon slayer magic. And Deku said, really? Like, of course. He smiled and hugged him and said, thank you, Dad. The Ryu's eyeball say, Dad? You just call me Dad? Like, yeah, you are my dad, aren't you? And Ryu smiled and hugged his son, like, yes, I am. So the next day comes then Deku. The next day after school, Deku went to his father picked him up from school, and Deku Ryu was starting Izuku's first day of Fire and Dragon Slayer magic. So so Deku. So Ryu showed him the first part of Fire and Slayer match. Ryu said, Fire Dragon Iron Fist. Then he punched the tree. Suddenly the tree broke in half. Zuki said, wow, can I do that too? Like, yes, you just need to focus on your magic. He said, alright. So Deku concentrated. So he felt suddenly he felt like he heard that move before, but he concentrated. Then he said, "Iron Dragon, Iron Fist." Suddenly a little spark of flame came out of his hand and it dispersed. It's like, I did it. Like, oh, not quite, son, but you almost get it. Like, what else you got? Oh, then all right. I'll show you one more. I'll show you. Oh, I'll show you two more spells. He said, "Fire Dragon, Brilliant Flames." They collide two flames at the tree. He said, "That's how you go. That's how it goes, son." Like, all right. Then then he, then he, then he copied his father. He said, "Fire Dragon, Brilliant Flame." Then little two tiny fire came out. Then dispersed. Like you get in there. It's your first time doing this, Izuku. So you're not gonna get it right off the bat. You say, "Oh, okay." Then he just rubbed his son's head like, "All right, it's your last spell of the day. And you start practicing. You start practicing all the three spells. It's three spells." He said, "All right, what's the last one?" Then Ryu took a deep breath. He said, "Fire Dragon Roar." Then he breathed out a huge wave of fire at the tree, engulfed it on fire. He said, "Whoa, that's one of my strongest attacks." Like, wow, that's amazing, Dad. Okay, let me give it a try. He said, "Go ahead, son." So Deku took a deep breath. He said, "Fire Dragon Roar." Then he blew out a tiny wave of fire. He said, and then it's dispersed. Like, he said, "Not bad for your first time, but you'll get there someday." And Deku said, "All right." He said, "All right, let's start practicing on your Iron Dragon, Iron Fist." He said, "All right." So we're gonna do a time skip at the age of 10. Deku was getting stronger and learning more spells during the day. So they decided to not train in the backyard because Inko was both of them were using their fire magics in the backyard. So they chose to train at Deku B so they could learn to burn off the garbage and train on their magic. Fire Slayer magic. Fire Dragon Slayer magic. So Deku said, "All right, son, show me what you learned." He said, "All right, Dad." He said, "Fire Dragon Brilliant Flame." They hit the trash cans hit the pile of rubble and started melting the metal. Like, all right, good. Now show him next. He said, "Fire Dragon Wing Attack." Then he burned the other pile of garbage. Like, nice. And he took a deep breath, saying, "Fire Dragon Roar." Then he blew a huge breath of fire at another pile of rubble, melting it. He said, "That's that boy. Now, for your last one." He said, "Right." He said, "Fire Dragon Iron Fist." They punched the washing machine and put a hole through it. He's like, "How's that, Dad?" Like, good job, my son. I'm very proud of you. You still got a few more. Still got a few more fire magic spells you can use as a Fire Dragon Slayer. Like, yes. And the most important thing that Fire Dragon Slayers have is the ability to eat people's fire, but we can't eat our own. We can't eat our own fire. Like, wow. So I want to show you how. So, hit me with your Fire Dragon Roar. With your Fire Dragon Roar. He said, "Are you sure of that?" He said, "Yes, I'm sure." He said, "All right." He said, took a deep breath. He said, "Fire Dragon Roar." They blow a huge wave of fire at at Ryu. Ryu just opened his mouth and started eating the fire. Then suddenly he swallowed it up like, now I got fire in my belly. Then he took a deep breath saying, Fire Dragon Roar. They hit Deku. Oh, Deku started freaking out. They remember what his dad did. They ate the flames, his father's flames. And he swallowed it up like, I did it. Like, good job, son. Good job, son. He rubbed his son's pink hair. Like, I'm proud of you. Like, thank you, dad. So Ryu's told Deku that I'm gonna teach you a few more fire magics. He said, Deku said, "All right, Dad. What are they?" He said, "The next one you're gonna learn is Fire Dragon Claw." He's like, "What? Really?" Then Ryu said, "Fire Dragon Claw." He used the Fire Dragon Claw on 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 another pile of rubble, on a pile of scraps. Like, whoa, what's next you want me to learn? Then, then Ryu said, here's another one I want you to be practicing on. He said, Fire Dragon Crushing Fang. Then he charged straight into the rebel and attacked it. Like, whoa. And this is your last one to teach you for now till you're ready for the other ones. He said, alright. He said, Fire Dragon Swordhorn. That he used the Fire Dragon Swordhorn against them. Against the last few rebels. And Deku saying, whoa. Deku saying, whoa, that's amazing. But yep. So, we're going to do another time skip to the start of the anime. So, Deku managed to learn all the basic Fire Dragon Slayer magic. So he learned Fire Dragon Roar, Fire Dragon Claw, Fire Dragon Iron Fist, Fire Dragon Wing Attack, Fire Dragon Horn, Fire Dragon Brilliant Flame, Fire Dragon Elbow, Fire Dragon Crushing Fang, Fire Dragon Grip Strike, and Fire Dragon Roaring Baths. So, and during during the start of the anime, he learned the Dragon Slayer secret art. So he know the Crimson Lotus Fire Dragon Fist with his father. And that's the only thing he learned with the Crimson Lotus Fire Dragon Fist. And during more times, he gonna learn it. He gonna learn more Fire Dragon magic. So, Fire Dragon Secret, the Crimson Lotus arts. So, people, and what high school you going to? Because UA is still gonna be a college. So, Deku, so you got wanted to go. So Deku was walking home from school. Suddenly he saw a bunch of girls getting interrogated by some huge man with a cloak on. He saw a boy with black hair with red eyes. His arms was hardened. He was like, huh? What's going on over here? And he looked at the direction that he got mad. He said, hey, he dashed towards her, hey, leave them alone. And kid said, who are you? All I want to know is where is the police station. He said, it's right. He pointed where the direction is at. He said, thank you. He asked the girl, hey, are you alright? She said, yeah, thank you for saving us. Then suddenly a girl with pink hair and pink skin ran towards them like, oh my god, you guys are alright? Like, yeah, thanks to him. So, and during the time, Izuku changed his last name. He's no longer Izuku Midoriya. Now he Izuku Dragneel. Cause he liked the Dragneel last name better than his other last name. And Ryu said, "Are you sure you wanted to change your name to Dragneel?" He said, "Yes." Cause he didn't want nothing to do with the Midoriya last name. So the girl with pink skin said, "So who are you?" So, "Oh, my name is Zuko. My name is Zuko Dragneel. Who you girls be?" And the two girls say their name. Then the girl with pink skin said, "Oh, my name is Mina Ashida. It's nice to meet you, Zuko Dragneel." Like, yeah, you can just call me Zuko. So, uh, so Mina and the two girls think one more time. Then they went off their separate way. So Zuko just grabbed his bag, was heading back home. Then the same boy with black hair said, "Hey, weren't you scared?" Like, the Deku said, "Huh? Excuse me?" Like, and the boy with black hair said, "Weren't you scared? That guy was taller and stronger than you. You just went there nonchalantly and saved those two girls." Yeah, uh, of course I was scared, but those girls needed my help. So I just swallowed my fears, threw my fears aside and went into action. And the guy with black hair said, "Man, that was manly." I said, "Oh, my name is Izuku Dragneel. Who you might be?" Like, "Oh, my name is Andrew Kirishima, and nice to meet you." Nice to meet you. What's your quirk? He looked at like, "Oh, I have a hardening quirk." Like, "Oh, that's what about you?" "Oh, I'm quirkless." But I do have some even greater power, better than the quirk. And and Kirishima said, "Oh yeah, what is it?" And he smiled and said, "I'm the Fire Dragon Slayer." And Kirishima said, "Wait, what? You heard me. I am the Fire Dragon Slayer, Izuku Dragneel." And Kirishima said, "Okay. Oh, you think I'm lying to you? All right, I prove it to you. Meet me at Deku Beach, and I'll show you what I'm really made of." Said, "All right." So the next day, school came. Deku and Kir, he, Deku met Deku and Kirishima went to Deku Beach, and his dad came with along. Deku's dad Ryu came along and said, "All right, it's gonna be a one-on-one fight. I want you allowed to use your quirk and your magic." So so he said, "Ready and begin." The Kirishima went hard and Deku just smiled and said, "Bring it on." The Kirishima charged at him, then punched. Deku managed to dodge it, then punched Kirishima in the back. He said, "What the like?" So you managed to harden your back before I hit you with my elbow. I said, "All right, no more playing around." He said, "Fire Dragon Elbow." Hit Kirishima with a Fire Dragon Elbow. He said, "What the hell?" I told you I'm not playing any games. They ran toward Kirishima saying, "Fire Dragon Iron Fist." They punched Kirishima with a Fire Dragon Iron Fist. Then he constantly punched him over and over again with the Iron Dragon with a Fire Dragon Iron Fist. Then he kicked him back. He said, "Fire Dragon Wing Attack." They hit him with a Fire Dragon Wing Attack. He said, "Fire Dragon Crushing Fang." They straight charged at Kirishima, kneeing him in the guts. Kirishima was caught with gasping for air. He said, and Deku said, "Are you done?" And Kirishima said, "No, I'm not done." I'm like, "All right." He said, "Fire Dragon Sword Horn." They hit Kirishima with a Fire Dragon Sword Horn. He said, "Are you done now, man?" He said, "No, okay. You asked for it." He took a deep breath and said, "Fire Dragon Roar." They breathed out a huge wave of fire at Kirishima. Kirishima managed to dodge it in the nick of time. He said, "Real? Are you done now?" Like, "No, okay." Then he said, "Fire Dragon Grip Strike." they grabbed on to Kirishima and tossed him. He said, like, come on, man, you're gonna run out of stamina eventually. Suddenly, Kirishima ran out of stamina. He said, alright, you ran. Said, now, finally, Deku said, Fire Dragon. Brilliant flames. It hit Kirishima with the Fire Dragon Brilliant Flame, knocking him out. And Ryu said, the winner of this match is Izuku Dragneel. It's like, alright. And Izuku's personality is like Natsu's, because he is Natsu's reincarnation. So, we're gonna time skip to the beginning of high school. Kirishima already dyed his hair red to show his respect to his idol Crimson Riot, and Bakugo and Izuku still go to the same high school. Bakugo was still bullying people, but Deku been beating the lovely crap out of with him and Bakugo he always be trying to bully Deku, but Izuku is always fighting back and uses his Fire Dragon Slayer magic against Bakugo. But Bakugo thinks he's still better than him, even though Deku beats him pretty much all the time. So, Deku was just walking along by his own business, and he managed to walk, found himself passing by to see Mina again, like, and Deku say, "Wait, what? Mina, that's you?" Like, Mina turn around and say, "Oh, hey, Deku, wow, long time no see. Like, so how you been?" And Mina said, "I've been fine." So you and your friends still hanging out? Like, no, they went to different high school than me, but me and Kirishima are still in the same high school. Like, oh, that's pretty cool. So, want to hang out to catch up from old times' sakes? And Mina said, of course. So, Mina and Deku started hanging out, talking, having fun. So, it was time to go home. So, Mina and Deku went their separate ways. So, the next day at school, the next day at school, Bakugo was bullying another kid, so Deku said, I had enough of this. Then he punched Bakugo in his face and said, knock it off, Kachan. It said, Deku, you bastard. They hit him with an explosion. He said, you done it now. He said, Fire Dragon Iron Fist. They punched Bakugo in his face with the Iron Fist. The Bakugo and Deku started duking it out. Then suddenly a boy with blonde hair and a shy boy was telling him, "Hey, come get back here. Like, just stay out of this." Like, suddenly the boy with blonde hair grab a hold of Izuku, and Izuku said, "Hey, let me go." Suddenly the teacher grabbed hold of Bakugo and said, "Hey." Like, you calm. Then the boy with blonde hair said, "You should calm down, before you get in trouble." Like, and Deku took a deep breath, said, "All right." Then the boy with blonde hair said, "I got this guy." The got dragged by the teacher to the principal's office. He said, the Deku said, "What the hell you do to stop me? I had him." Like, you're about to get yourself in trouble. Like, who the hell are you anyway? "Oh, my name is Mirio Tomina. And my friend over there trying to stop me from breaking the fight is Tamaki." Like, "Oh, nice to meet you guys." So, I can't believe you man to hold me back. You seem pretty strong. What about it? What about me and you do some have a one-on-one fight to see who's the strongest? Like, Mirio said, "Oh, you want to fight me?" And Tamaki said, "Come on, Mario. You just met the guy. You were like, oh, hey, I didn't ask him to fight. He asked me to fight. he asked me to fight, so I can't climb a challenge. So Deku and Mirio went to the after school. They went to the gym, to the nearby workout gym. He said, "All right, practice next. Like, show me what you got." And Deku said, "All right." He said, "Fire Dragon Crushing Fang." Or that Mirio suddenly, Mirio just hold his breath. Then Deku went straight through Mirio. Like, Deku's eyes wide. Like, what the hell? And Mirio said, "That's all you got." They straight punched Deku in his face. Like, what the hell? Why can't I hit you? He said, "Fire Dragon Iron Fist." Then he punched Mirio with the Iron Dragon Iron Fist, but it went through. Like, what the hell? Why can't I hit you? Like, oh, that's too bad. Too, cause of my quirk. Like, what is your quirk? Huh? My quirk is called permeation. It allows me to go through things, through objects. Like, so my physical attack won't hurt you. Like, it's Lactamundo. Like, damn it. So you give up? Like, fine, I have no way to beat you. I'm gonna find a way to beat you. Good luck with that. So, so we're gonna time skip to the second. But during the time, his first year, he been training with Mirio and Tamaki. And Tamaki finally warmed up to Deku, so he ain't that shy around around Izuku. So, so they started hanging out, training. Then finally Mirio and Tamaki graduated from their high school. And Deku said, "I hope I can see you again." Like, yeah, of course. If you go to the same college we go into. And Deku said, "What college are you guys going to?" "We going to UA University." Like, wow. Okay. I make sure to go to UA University. He said, "All right, you better." And Deku gave Mirio a fist bump. He said, "All right, see you around, Mirio." Like, of course, you still have me and Tamaki number. Always hang out like and train. Like, oh, yes, of course. Mirio and Tamaki waved Zuko a goodbye. Then gonna skip to Deku's second year of high school. Deku was just still doing some training with Tamaki and Mirio. He was still talking with Mina and hanging out with Kirishima. Finally, he saw Bakugo bullying again. Like who is he bullying this time? Finally, he saw a boy. Oh my, excuse me. Finally, he saw a boy with. He saw a boy with yellow hair with a lightning bolt, with a black lightning bolt on his hair. Like, why he bullying that guy? Suddenly, Deku kicked Bakugo on on his back. She said, "Really? You bullying again, Kachan?" Like, hey, what the hell that? They no, ignited his fist. Said, "What we gonna do about it?" Said, you lucky the teacher is here, Deku. I get you next time." And Deku reignite on the night of his fist. Said, "Hey, are you okay?" He said, "Yeah, thanks, man." For saying they helped him up. He said, "Oh, what's your name?" "My name is Izuku Dragneel. What's yours?" "Oh, my name is Deki Kaminari. Thank you for saving me from that bully." "And no problem. Just stick around me. I keep you safe." So during the time Deku was hanging out with Denki, but Denki he found out that Denki had a little upset about his quirk. It was electrification. Every time he fully used his lightning, he goes stupid. Like, all right, so we need to limit that problem or take that drawback away. So Deku doesn't know anything about lightning output, so he just and to constantly focus your keep told, because he's not that smart, because he got the same. He does have the same level of smartness as his kid itself, but have more. He has more battle experience like Natsu have. So Deku don't know how to word this. So he went to his dad, told told him about Kaminari's situation. So his dad explains, probably focus on you using less of your using less output on your quirk, on your or focus. You constantly generate a flow of lightning around you. Just focus on concentrating on it. And so during the time, the Kaminari was just generate lightning around them, trying to focus, try to concentrate and stuff. During their beginning of the third year, Kaminari finally got rid of his drawbacks of going stupid, going dumb. So Deku and Kaminari were still hanging out and stuff. They'll still be in Bakugo, but Deku was still beating a little crap. Him and Deku was still fighting all the time. Cause to say Deku and Bakugo had that not so great relationship, they always fighting a lot. But they're more of enemies slash rivals, not true rivals yet. So it's the end of their third year of high school. The teacher said, "All right, here are the syllables for which colleges you want to go to." Then the teacher through the papers like in candy said, "What's the point? You all want to go to the hero track." Everybody was just using their quirk and stuff. Everybody, the teacher said, "Settle down, settle down." See, like 3 people are going to UA University. The Bakugo to say the same speech in canon, and the teacher said, "See, like 3 people are going to UA University." Bakugo said, "Wait, huh? What do you mean 3 people? I know it's me, but the other 2. Oh, Izuku Dragneel and Denki Kaminari." He said, "Deku?" Like, yep. He's like, "Yo." So Deku just said, shot a smile, said, "Yep." And Kaminari said, "So, like, really? You think you? Don't you say? Don't you dare you? Don't you lose your thinking about going to UA? UA is meant for real hero, not quirkless loser and person who can and a person can go dumb out, going dumb every time they overuse their quirk. Because Bakugo don't know that Denki already got rid of that downside already. So Bakugo and Goons just laugh. With the bell ring, Goons just laugh. Say, "You guys better. You can't. The last few minutes in, last 5 seconds in the UA entrance exams. I see you losers." So both and Zuko told Kaminari, said, "Don't worry about him. You've been training for this whole time." Yeah, you're right, man. I see you around. Like, all right. So he had someone who took the shortcut. Suddenly, a sludge villain said, "Hey, kid, I want your body." Like, the Deku said, "Huh?" Because he said, "Nah, like, no way. I'm allowing you to have my body." He said, "I don't care. I didn't know that freak was coming." Then he lunged at Deku. He said, then Izuku said, "Iron." It said, "Fire Dragon Roar." And roar, and blew a big wave of fire at the sludge building, boiling into a. It was screaming in pain. Suddenly, All Might said, "I am here." Like, he said, "Oh, great, All Might." So, I said, "Yes, it is I, All Might." And, "Oh, thank you for taking care of the sludge villain." Then he followed him up in the soda can, the soda bottle, and said, "All right, I have to be off to send this." So All Might said, "All right, I have to be off to the police station." So he made it. He jumped it, but middle of the jump, the bottles fell out of his pocket. It landed near Bakugo, and Bakugo just kicked the bottle. Suddenly, the sludge villain lashes on to Bakugo. So Deku was just walking home, and then he heard a huge explosion. He said, "Wait, what's going on over there?" Then he ran toward the area where the explosion came from. Then Deku saw the other heroes he saw Bakugo in the like, oh great, Bakugo. Wait, I thought All Might took care of that villain, or he sealed that villain in a bottle. All Might said, "Oh shit." All Might said, "Oh shit, I must have jumped too hard." Wait, and Deku said, "Why the hell the other heroes ain't doing nothing?" And the other hero said, "We don't have the right quirks for this. What the hell is All Might at?" He said, "Really?" He said, "Really? They ain't doing nothing because they don't have the right quirks? The hell with this." He took off his backpack, his book bag, and then he went over the the police tape. He said they started running towards go. He started consuming the flames. He said, "Ugh, I got fire in my belly." Then the sludge villain said, "No, not you again, kid." He said, "Fire dragon roar." They hit the sludge villain with a fire dragon roar. He said, "Well, well, well. Guess who needs saving now?" Then she can yank Bakugo out of the sludge villain. He said, "All right, time to end this." He threw Bakugo to the Comedy Woods. He said, "Fire dragon, brilliant flames." They hit the sludge villain with the brilliant flames. He said it was still not enough. He said, "All right, I've been practicing on this for a while, so it's time to use it." He said, "Fire." He said, "Fire." He said, "Dragon Slayer secret art. Prison loaded, exploding fire blade, Beyblade." And he used it against the sludge villain, melted it completely, and the only left of him was the little puddle. The all my man's the buff up and said, "Ha ha ha, I am here." And he said, "I will handle him, man. Thank you for the help." Then he scooped the rain substance of the slug villain into the bottle. Said, "They're like, I'll take this villain into custody." Everybody was praising All Might. People saying how brave Bakugo was, and started lecturing Zuko and telling him how amazing his quirk was. So, "Oh, thank you." So All Might said, "Ah, it is I. I am here." So he said, and Zuko said, "Huh, All Might, what you doing here?" "Oh, I got a proposition to ask you, young Midoriya. I mean, young Dragneel." Like, "What is it?" "I want you to be my successor." Like, "Wait, huh?" "I want you to have my quirk." Like, he said, "Huh? You can pass down quirks?" Like, "Yes, you can. Yes, I can. My quirk is called One for All." It explained what One for All is. He said, "I want you to be the ninth successor." And Azuka said, "No, like, I'm sorry, I had to decline." And All Might say, "Wait, why?" "Because I want to use my own power. I want to use the power that my father taught me. I want to use my fire my fire dragon slayer magic." So I had to decline. Maybe someone else could probably take your quirk and become your successor. He said, maybe I should take the night advice to give it to young Tom." The Duke said, "Huh, Tom? Wait, Mario?" "Yeah, he probably would be a great successor. Because me and him were went to high school together. Or his best friend Tamaki could also be a great successor. He had the his quirk is when he eats something, he can enchant to make his limbs into something he eats. And all I said, that is a pretty interesting quirk. All right, I'll talk to this young Tamaki and see that he wants to become my successor. And Zuko said, all right, what you luck on that? So Deku begins his 10 months of training. So with his father. So that he was learning the rest of of his Dragon Slayer secret arts. Suddenly and finally on the last day of training, Deku was just honing his skills, is trying to, and Dad was telling him to study up because UA University is gonna be hard to get in academics wise because he had the same intelligence as regular Midori, but he still has the Natsu intelligence, combining both. So you got like, say he has 15% of Deku's smarts, and the rest of it is just Natsu's. So that's how smart Deku is. But his battle instincts and strategy and are same level as Natsu's. So he is a good fighter. So the day of the entry exam begins. So Deku was about to walk out. He said, "All right, Dad, Mom, I'm about to head off to the entrance exam." And Ryu said, "Wait, son, I got a present to give you for all your hard work and training for these last few years, for all these years." Like, oh, what is it? What is it, Dad? Then Ryu gave Deku the scarf that his father passed down to him. Like, this scarf was a family heirloom passed down from generations. This belonged to my great 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 grandfather Natsu Dragneel. And this scarf been passed down for generations. I want you to have it, my son. Suddenly, Deku said, thank you, Dad. Suddenly, Deku touched the scarf. Then he had little flashes on about his past life and everything. And suddenly Deku started crying on the scarf, and said, Igneel. And Ryu said, huh? What was that, son? Like, oh, nothing, Dad. Thank you. He wrapped the scarf around his neck. He said, all right, I'm off. So Deku went off. And Ryu said, did Azuki just say Igneel? I must be hearing things. Then Deku finally made it to the entrance exam. He smiled and said, all right, it's time to show them what I'm made of. And then he walks inside the entrance exam. So he he did jam in a few studying, so he managed to have a passing score on the written portion. So for the combat portion, President Mike will explain about the 1 point, the 2 points, the 3 point robot. Suddenly, the boy with blue hair stand up and say, excuse me, but what about the fourth robot? On your brochure, there's a fourth robot, but you explain on the screen that only 3 robots. So how can a Pacific college like UA make this sort of mistake? And he pointed to Izuku, that the boy with the pink hair. If you're not, you've been muttering to yourself this whole time. If you're not gonna take this seriously, you should leave. And Deku got up and said, "What the hell? Who the hell you think you're talking to? I am taking this seriously." There's no way in hell I'm leaving because you told me to. You better sit your ass down before I do it myself. And President Mike said, "Settle down, you two." And I was about to get to the fourth robot after you rudely interrupted me. Ida just sat down, and Izuku too. Yeah, the boy with blue hair is Ida. So President Mike said the fourth robot is called a 0 point robot, but it's more of an obstacle. The best thing you should do is run away. So everybody got to their testing areas. Suddenly, Deku turned around. He saw Mina. He said, "Oh snap, it's Mina." So we're rocking in the same testing area as Bakugo. So Deku said, "Hey Mina." Suddenly, Ida grabbed a hold of Zuko. Said, "Are you about to disturb this girl and probably sabotage her chances of making it in the UA?" Like, no, I know this girl. And he shoved him off, like, "Get off of my way. Don't you touch me." So, and Zuko ran to Mina and said, "Hey, Mina." Like, "Oh, Zuko, hey." And Mina hugged Zuko. He said, "So, you're going to take, you also going to UA?" Like, "Yep. Hope you pass." Like, "Yeah, I hope you pass." So the doors, and that said, "All right, I see you. Hope you make it." Like, "All right." So Deku went to the front. Suddenly, the door started opening. Deku just charged through. He said, "Iron Fire Dragon Roar!" They started melting the 1 point, 2 point, 3 point robot. The Ida said, "Hey, you're supposed to wait till the process said ready, set, go." And the process said, "What the hell are you doing? There's no ready, set, go in the astral battle. Follow that pink haired boy and go, go, go." Everybody trying to catch up to Izuku and racks up some points. And Deku said, "Fire Dragon Iron Fist." They punched the 3 point robot. Then he said, "Fire Dragon Slayer Secret Art. Crimson Lotus Fire Dragon Fist." They hit another 3 point robot with the Crimson Lotus Dragon Fist. He said, now he said, "Fire Dragon." Exploding. He said, "Crimson Lotus Phoenix Blade." Then he started attacking more Salvador with the Phoenix Blade. They ran towards the robot. He said, "Fire Dragon Crushing Fang." They charged at the robot, destroying it. Suddenly, Natsu said, "Oh, this boy is not that bad." What's this boy's name? He said, "Oh, the boy's name is Izuku Dragneel." He's, on his file, he said he's quirkless. But what he's doing, he easily have a fire quirk. Then he said, "Fire Dragon Wing Attack." They hit a few more robots with the Fire Dragon Wing Attack. So suddenly, Nezu pressed the button for the 0 point robot to appear. Suddenly, the ground started shaking. Then Deku said, "Oh no, not again." Then he was about to start hurling. And he hurled near on the floor. He's like, "Man, I hate." They turned around. He said, "I'm gonna get out of this area." Suddenly he heard someone screaming for help. He turned around and sees Mina. Like, Mina, she tried to melt the rebel off her leg, but their opponent was fastly about to crush her. Deku said, "No." He charged that. He ran toward the 0 point robot. Then he took a deep breath, saying, "Fire." He said, "Fire Dragon Roar." They roared, and he straight roared at the 0 point robot, melting it all all the way to scrap metal. Then he lit the rubble off of Mina. Then started her out of the. Then President Mike said, "Time's up." At the end of the UA entrance exam. So, so an old lady came up like, hello, dearie. What seems to be the problem?" And Mina said, "I twisted my ankle." So, all right, let me take a look. She's like, "Oh, you did." Then she kisses her, and then suddenly she recovered. Suddenly her ankle was healed up. It's like thank you. I said, no, I said, no problem, dearie. Excuse me. So the next day come, Deku got his letter from UA. He passed. He said he got the top score. He said he got say he had the top, the sixth highest score, but beat All Might's record because of his because of the testing, because the combat person he aced it, but in the test, but for the test he had the lowest. He had like he was in the top 20s in the on a test on test. The Deku said, hey, I made it." Started cheering and celebrating. So, so the day of UA came. So Deku school attire, wear the tie, had a few some of his collar, some of his buttons buttoned down, took it off, buttoned down, and he wore his scarf. He like said, all right, mom, all right, dad, I'm about to head off to my first day of UA." And as and Ryu said, "Have a great day, son." I'm like, all right, dad. Then he went off. He said, "So he gonna just," and Inko said, "So he gonna walk there?" He said, "Yeah, I think so." Like then Inko said, "Zuko, sweetie, like let me drive you to UA." Like Zuko said, no, thank you, mom." Like Zuko Dragneel, you are going. I don't care. You have extreme motion sickness. You know what? You're gonna miss your first. You're gonna be late for school if you just walk there. So Inko drag Deku in her car, buckle his seatbelt, and she start the car like, "Mom, I don't need, I could walk there. I could walk there." Like, "No, I'll take you to school." So the drove Deku to school. Suddenly Deku started getting extreme motion sickness. He said, "Mom, like stop the car. Like we almost there, sweetie." Then Deku started barfing in the car like, "Izuku, come on, just wash this car. I just cleaned this car from the last vomit you did." Then finally, Inko finally took Izuku to UA. Izuku finally got like, "Finally, I'm out of that hellhole." He said, "All right, Izuku, sweetie, have a great first day of school." Izuku, he waved his mom goodbye. Then she drove off. His stomach still hurting. Said, "So where's class 1A at?" Then he gagged again. Then he started vomiting in a nearby bush. Like, ugh. Then he finally found class 1A. He's like, "What the hell? Why this door so big? Are, are my classmates giants or something?" He said, "Oh well." See, when he opened the door, he saw Bakugo and Ida arguing like in candy. Ida said, "Oh, it's you. So, how you knew about the secret rescue points?" Like, he's like, "Huh?" He's like, "Wait, you didn't know about him?" I'm like, "No, not really. I got to do what I have to do." And Ida said, you can't wear scarves." And like, I don't care what you say. I'm keeping the scarf. Like that's violation of a school dress code. Like, and Deku said, "I'm keeping the scarf on." And his hand started igniting. Like, okay. You said, all right, you win. Said, all right. Oh, all right then. Then a girl with orange hair said, "Whoa, that's the fire. You have a little fiery temper. Like you look like it's all girl." Like, oh, sorry about that. Cause this guy was telling me to take off my scarf, and I didn't want to. Like, oh, this scarf look nice on you. Like, oh, thank you. Oh, my name is Zuku Dragneel. What's your name? Oh, my name is Iska Kendo. Nice to meet you, Zuku. To meet you too. So both Izuku and Kendo went to their seats and started talking for a little while. Everybody else started coming into class, and suddenly Amanda Sleepback said, "All right, settle down. My name is Shoto Azawa, and I'm going to be your teacher for this year. All right, here, here your gym uniform. Here your gym uniform. Make sure get yourself dressed in the gym uniform and meet me outside for a quirk accuracy test." And what about orientation? He said, "This is a hero school. I could do whatever I want. I want in this class. So get your asses dressed, or I expel y'all." Like, what? You can't expel us? Like, I expelled my entire class because I didn't think they were worthy to become great heroes. So get your asses in the gym, in the locker room, and get your asses and get changed. So everybody went. Then Deku grabbed his gym form and went to the locker room. Was like, see, follow that boy's example and get your asses in the locker room. So all the other students went in the locker room. Everybody was getting changed. Kirishima said, "Hey, I can't believe you made it, man." Like, "Oh, hey, Kirishima." They both fist bumped each other. And suddenly he saw Kaminari. He's like, "Kaminari." He's like, "Hey, Zuku. You also in the same class." He fist bumped him. Oh, he said, Kirishima, this is my friend Kaminari. We went to the same high school together." And Kaminari and Kirishima fist bumped each other. It's like, "Nice to meet you, man." And suddenly a short boy with grape hair, with a great mohawk said, "Hey, I found a jackpot. There are people straight in the girls' locker room." And Deku said, "Huh?" He said, "What you talking about?" Like, he hit Vanilla and said, like, "Dude, they ain't cool. The people on girls, yeah." He said, "So what? Oh, I can see those girls' nice thighs and nice chest." Suddenly, Deku just put his hand in the hole, started welded it shut. And then I said, "No, no, no, no. What you?" Because one of my friends are getting changed. So get your ass. So put your gym uniform on and go outside. So whatever. He called him a buzzkill. Like, the Deck of the Night his flames, his fist. Is like, "What was that?" Like, nothing. Manetta started getting dressed quickly and head outside. Like, that's what I thought. So Deku and the other finally got dressed. Deku came out outside wearing his scar. I said, "Oh, no, whatever." So he talked the ball to Bakugo. He said, "You got the high score in the entrance exam, so throw this ball by while using your court." Bakugo said, "All right." Then he launched the ball, got the same score like in Cannon. So Mina and Kaminari both said, "Allow use their quirk. This is gonna be fun." And he saw how pissed Aizawa was. He said, "Oh, you think it's gonna be fun? All right. Last person the person with the lowest score gets expelled." And people say, "No, hey, you can't do that. It ain't fair." He said, "Oh, it's Power Hungry Villains fair. It's Natural Disaster fair. Power Hungry Villains unfair. It's our job as hero to beat that unfairness. If you're not gonna take this seriously, you could just head on home. I'm only here to train real heroes, not wannabe heroes. So you better take this seriously, plus Ozier style. So everybody started doing their te- doing their test. Deku got managed to go first place in the race by using his fire dragon crushing fang. And for the high jumps, he went third place. For the side to side lunging, Mineta went first. And for the grip check, Deku demolished it using his fire dragon iron. His fire dragon grip strike. So the ball throw begins. So Araka got infinity, and Deku said, "All right, it's my turn." So he knighted the ball, saying, "Take this!" And he flung it. He got 8,000 meters, passing Bakugo's. And Bakugo said, "Deku, you bastard!" I thought I just use this Bakugo with his scar. Said, "That's enough." And outburst like that, or you gonna be expelled. So the person with the lowest score was Mineta, and Momo thought he was just playing around. I thought it went straight to Mineta and said, "Pack your things, Mineta. You are expelled." Everybody say, "Wait, what?" He was serious, and Mineta said, was crying and running away. Yeah. So he said, "Get dressed. I handle your siblets." So the next day came. Next day came. Ah. So so so. So I introduced them to the new classmate. He said, "Everyone, this is." But said this is Natsu Monoma. He's gonna be joining us in class 1A. So the person who replaced Monoma's spot is actually Shinzo. So Monoma said, "It's nice to meet you all. My name is Natsu Monoma, and my quirk is called Copy." And he explains his quirk. He said, all right, that's enough of that. Sit down, take that empty seat over there." And Monoma said, "All right." So Monoma sat down. Ugh. So they did regular school stuff. It finally was combat training. The All Might said, "Ha ha ha! I am here, coming in like a hero." Everybody was silent. I was like, "Oh my God, it's All Might!" Yes. And Ojiro said, "Wow, he wearing his Silver Age outfit." Said, "That's right." He said, "You had to be a beer hero. You had to look the part." And he put all their hero outfits. He said, "Go ahead and put on your hero outfit and meet me at Training Ground Beta." So for Deku's hero outfit, Deku had the same hero outfit as Natsu Dragneel at the final arc of Fairy Tail. So everybody else wear the same outfit like in canon. So Deku finally came out. Everybody said, "Whoa, that's a nice outfit." Like, thanks. And Kirishima said, "Of course you're gonna wear the scarf with it." Like, yeah, I'm never gonna take this scarf off. My dad gave this to me. So, All Might explained the rule about the hero versus villain test, and, and Deku was listening. So, the teams are for the hero versus villain test is gonna be the same villains. It's gonna be Bakugo and Ida. So, for the hero, it's gonna be, let's make it. Izuku and Monoma at the heroes. So Izuku and Monoma was so Bakugo Ida was allowed a head start, 5 second head, a 5 second, a 5 minute head start to get repaired. And Bakugo Ida did the same thing like a cannon. Bakugo was going after after Deku, and both Izuku and Monoma was strategizing. So he said, so before you leave, he said, probably Bakugo, Kachan will probably go after me. Before you leave, touch him and copy his quirk. So you handle with Ida. And Monoma said, all right. So they're playing with the motion. Bakugo said, Deku! He said, I knew it. He's like, good luck, man. Good luck, Monoma. I'm like, yeah. Hold on. Before he left, he touched Bakugo on his back to copy his quirk. Then went to find the bomb. So and Bakugo said, "All right, it's time to sell this, Deku." Deku just cracked the neck. All right, bring it on then. Bakugo just just dashed towards him using his explosion. Lucas said, "All right, fire dragon elbow." Hit Bakugo in his gut. Said, that's all you got. Then both Bakugo and Izuku were going all out. He said, I'm getting hurt. Then suddenly Bakugo was about to hit him with his gun with another explosion. Deku grabbed his gauntlet and started melting it. Suddenly he just eat a little drops of fire on to his gauntlet. And Bakugo said, "Hey, what the hell are you doing?" And Deku said, "Oh, I'm just getting me a little snack." Finally, he finished. He said, I got fire in my belly. Suddenly, Bakugo said, "All right, I've been storing my sweat long enough." He pulled the pin like. Then All said, young Bakugo, if you pull that pin, you gonna kill him. If he dies, he said, take this. Then he pulled a pin. He was coming after Deku. Deku said, fire dragon roar. They hit Bakugo with a huge fire dragon roar, hitting them. Bakugo with little minor burns. Then Deku went towards Bakugo saying, Dragon Slayer secret art, Crimson Lotus Fist. They punched him straight in his gut, knocking him out. He tied him up with the ropes. So he ran to find Monoma. Monoma said, I found the bomb. And he saw trying to pretend to be a villain. He started laughing like, really? You really trying to act like a villain? The Deku finally made it to Monoma. Like, are you ready? He said, yeah, I still got 3 minutes left to use his quirk. Like, all right. So both Deku and Monoma charged in after Ida. Ida was using his engine quirk. Deku just said, fire dragon iron fist, punching Ida in his stomach. And Monoma just straight used Bakugo explosion to hit Ida. Both Izuku and Monoma was tag teaming to get Ida. Ida tried his best to defend both of them. Suddenly, Izuku said, Monoma, get to the bomb, I got him. And Monoma said, right, he launched himself using Bakugo explosion. He grabbed him. Suddenly, Izuku said, fire dragon roar. It hit Ida with a fire dragon roar. Then Monoma touched the bomb. He said, hero team wins. And Monoma was playing who the MVP were. Then the rest, the fight happened the same. And that's it. And that's the end of the video. I hope you like, subscribe, comment down below. Make sure you press that bell. Never miss your video. This has been your boy, the Hollow Panther. Wishing all my fellow Hollows a great day and a happy fairy tale month to you guys. Peace.